with another testing out new products, first impressions. We have a ton of stuff here. We have Colourpop, we have some Tarte, we have Dermalogica, Maybelline, some Model's Own. What else do we have? The Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette right here, this little baby. A lot of drugstore stuff and not really that much high-end, to be honest with you. And this is the look that I came up with. There's one fail in here that I don't really love, but for overall, I think that most of these products I actually really like. So before we get into the first impressions demo tutorial, please hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the bell so you can be part of the notification squad, because I don't have very many of you who are part of the squad because I see my analytics and there's not a lot that are part of the notification squad. So make sure you hit that bell, the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, those three little things. If you've already done that, then you're golden, and let's get into the tutorial. So we're gonna go in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's quite beautiful. I have swatched a few of these colors, and I am not an affiliate, so I don't have a discount code for you, but there's plenty of YouTubers that do, and you can just find one of their codes to use. But I did purchase this with my own money. I'm not an affiliate or on their PR list or anything like that. So I don't know what colors to go with. I'm gonna go to the gym later, so I'm kind of like, do I want to do something crazy? I don't know where people are finding the names for the colors. Mine had a clear insert, but there was no name on it. So I'm just gonna go with, I'm gonna hold it this way. I'm gonna start off with this tan color right here. I have used this one time. I only used a few of the shades, and I feel like they all blend really nicely. It seems like a really nice palette, so just going to take this color and put a little bit into the crease. I think it sold out in like 45 minutes or something online, which is just insane. So I think it's so cool. Congratulations, Jaclyn. I think this is such an awesome collaboration. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And I believe they're going to come back in stock, but I'm not totally sure. This is a MAC 217 brush, and I'm just taking this right in the crease like this. Now the one thing I can say that I wish this palette had is like a matte brow bone color, because the two shades here that are like the lighter shades have a sheen to them, like a shimmer. One is a shimmer, like they're pretty shiny. Like there's not a matte brow bone color, which I always want a matte brow bone color. I don't usually put shimmer on my brow bone, so I wish there was an option for that. That's like pretty much the only downside I find to this palette. I'm gonna grab a matte shadow from another palette, and this is just the Too Faced Natural Matte palette. I'm just gonna take that and pop that on the brow bone. This color right here. I'll probably do another look with this one that's like a little bit more fun and bright, maybe using some of those purples or like the blue colors. But today I'm just gonna keep it really a lot more lighter than usual. There is a new Clinique foundation that's coming out. This brush, by the way, is a 221. There's a new Clinique foundation coming out that's supposed to be meant for like working out. Like a whole foundation, powder, I think concealer, and a blush. So I'm definitely gonna try that out. I saw it on Ulta's website. I'm so excited. Let's go in with just this light kind of pinkish shade here. And I think I might end up using some Fix Plus, but let's try it without first. And this is a MAC 242. Just gonna kind of pat it on the inner portion of my lid. Let's go on top of it with this color right here. Sorry, this color right here. Go on top of it with this color right here. Sorry, this color right here. I have a dupes video that I'm going to probably film next week. It's my week with Ethan, so it's really hard to film when he's home, but Ted and Ethan went to Waterworks Park, so I was like, sweet, I'm gonna get some filming done. So you guys know how I feel about the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I've kind of expressed that I'm like, I just never reach for it. It's super expensive. And I know a lot of people love it, but I'm just like meh about it. But there is a palette I think that is quite similar. It doesn't have all of the shades, but I feel like you would get like a general gist of the palette with this other one, and it's like crazy cheap. Like so much cheaper. Deepen up the outer just a bit. This is a Define Crease Brush from Makeup Geek, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I have a ton of stuff for first impressions today. I've been loving these first impressions videos, or like these testing new products tutorial videos. They've been really fun to film. It's a nice mixture of drugstore and high-end. It's a mixture of like PR stuff and stuff I bought with my own money. And I make sure I let you guys know like what was sent to me and what I bought. And so far, I bought this Morphe palette and probably almost all of the stuff that I'm going to use today. There might be a couple things that were PR, but most of it is bought by me. Okay, I'm just kind of deepening up this outer part. But we're going to do winged liner. And I'm wanting to keep the eyes like not super dramatic. So overall, I think the palette is nice. The colors are nice. They blend pretty nicely. I obviously didn't do like this crazy look, so it was a really, really basic eye look, but I think it worked out fine and everything blended nicely. So I think it's a cool palette. All right, let's move into face. So for primers, this is new. This was sent to me. It's the Hydra Blur primer from Dermalogica. I've actually been using some of their skincare over the last few months, like kind of mixing it into my routine on and off, and I do really like a lot of their products. So this is the Hydra Blur. It is a white, instead of like most of the blurring primers are kind of like flesh toned. This one is actually white. And I'm gonna take it under my eyes like I always do, because I feel like those blurring primers are great for under the eyes to conceal or like fill in fine lines under your eyes. We're gonna start off with this. This is new. This is the Maybelline Master Camo by Face Studios. They had a bunch of different colors: pink, purple, yellow, green. I got the peach one for under eyes, so I already plumped it up so that we didn't have to wait here forever as I twist it up. So we're gonna put a little bit under right here for this darkness, because this will help conceal the darkness. They had a darker, like almost reddish color if you have a deeper skin tone. Have a little bruise there, a little bruise there, and we're just kind of concealing up some of that darkness, because for some reason I'm like getting dark under eye circles, which I've never really struggled with that before, and now I am. I feel like I get plenty of sleep though. It's probably just the, like, as you get older, the skin under your eyes like gets thinner. I think that's accurate. All right, so we're gonna just kind of pat this out a little bit so it's not so strong. The foundation, this is a new one to me. This is Model's Own. I actually went to an Ulta down in Monterey and they had this brand, which my Ulta does not carry this. This is their Runway Matte Foundation. It is in the shade 03 Buff. I'm hoping that this will be a good shade. I haven't self-tanned in a very long time, so I'm hoping that this will work out for me. So it's in a squeezy tube like this. So it is quite a like thick foundation. I haven't used like a really good super mattifying foundation in a long time, so I'm excited to try this. And I'm just gonna use, because this type of like thickness of foundation, I tend to use like a sponge over a brush. I thought I would just use the sponge. I tried this out in a test it out video and it's like become my new favorite. My new favorite ever. Let's see, this foundation says, get totally even with this weightless matte liquid foundation that will take you from seamless from AM to PM. So, sounds like it's supposed to be long wearing, matte, and I think it's covering okay. I think the color's okay. It's a little slight bit dark, but that's okay. Blending out really easily. Let's see if we can conceal some of this orange though. I mean, it's definitely like a heavier foundation than what I'm used to wearing. I've been wearing a lot thinner foundations lately, not quite so heavy. I mean, this definitely, you can tell that I'm wearing foundation. It's not like a, oh, great coverage and it looks really natural. Like this, you definitely can tell that I have some makeup on. I don't really cover out my blemish very much. Like I feel like that is still just like, hello, I'm still here. I mean, here's the crazy thing. It feels really heavy on my skin. Like it definitely feels heavy, but I don't feel like it did like the best job at covering. Like I can still see the orange peeking through here. I can still see my blemish, but it looks super heavy on the skin. Like I feel like it looks very cakey, like very cake face. I'm gonna go in, I don't have a new concealer to try, so I'm just gonna do this Infallible Pro Glow that I tried out in another tested out video, and I really like it. All right, well that concealer covered that up nicely. Like I just feel like my skin can't breathe. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever under eye setting powder that I always use. If I can find the brush, there it is. This is a really good under eye setting powder. I'm just setting my under eyes, and I just kind of take it along my nose, set the chin, center my forehead. I don't even know if I need to do this. It does still feel a tiny bit tacky. So to set the rest of my face, per usual, this is the Next to Nothing powder from MAC. I really like this powder a lot. As you can see, I've definitely like hit pan on it. It's a really nice powder because it's so light. So it doesn't, it just doesn't feel heavy or cakey or thick or powdery on the skin. But it's nice to kind of set and do like a light setting. This Becca bronzer, this is in Capri Coast. These are their newer bronzers they came out with. I have tried this before, but it is newer and I thought I'd give it a go because I don't think I've used it in a tutorial. I know I've talked about it in a video before, but I don't think I've used it in a tutorial. I'm just using this big MAC tulip brush. It's called a 138, I think, or 130. It's kind of rubbed off a little bit. And we're just going to go along the tops of the nose, we're just gonna go along the top of the forehead. We're just gonna kind of get right in the cheekbone. For blush, we're gonna go in with these Ulta blushes that I got in a haul a while back. This one's in Freesia and this one is in Tiger Lily. I think, let's do Tiger Lily. I think that would be really pretty. Ooh, this has got some serious shimmer. Not quite what I wanted. Okay. Well, this blush is like super light in color, like a light color, and has a lot of shimmer. So maybe let's go in with this one. This is Freesia. I didn't necessarily want a shimmery blush, and I did not pay attention to that. This is the new Colourpop I Like Your Face palette, and it's like 6 beautiful highlights. I'm gonna go in with probably a combination of maybe these two or just this one. Let's give it a go. And the brush that I always like to use is this little Morphe brush. It came in some set that I bought a while back, and I love it for highlighting. Ooh, that's really pretty. So I mix those two middle colors. Yeah, that's really pretty. I wish my blush was not shimmery, but that's really, really pretty. For our news, I'm gonna use this little Tarte Hotel Heiress. I haven't tried this. I bought this from Tarte and I just thought that it was the Park Avenue Princess and it wasn't. So let's, oh, it smells good. I don't know if this is gonna be too orangey for this, but I'm gonna give it a go. I go in and blend it out. So we got our wedding video back. I think it's gonna go up before this video. So if you have not seen it, you need to go check it out. Grab a box of tissues. It is such an awesome, awesome video. Wow, this is not blending out super easily. Okay, all right now. This is a new liner. It's the Maybelline Curvature liner. Ultrafine tip. It's got like a little bit of a curve to it. I've been excited to try this out, so let's open her up and give her a go. I found this at Ulta. Been looking for it and I finally found it at Ulta. I did find it also on Amazon. Well, it's super easy to hold. I like the little subtle bend in it. Okay, this goes on really easily and it is matte. Yes. And I definitely like how fine this tip is. Put some liner on our lower lash line. This is just a Make It Forever pencil. I'm gonna put it on my waterline. This blue color first. We're gonna take that and smudge it on the lower lash line. That way we can add a little bit of, you know, fun color. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm going with the purple and pop that right here. This color right here. What in the world is happening outside? They've literally been just blowing and mowing for like an hour. All right, we're just kind of like smudging that a little bit on the lower lash line underneath those colors. The second color in the palette, which is just a frosty kind of vanilla color. I'm gonna curl my lashes, put my mascara on, and put falsies on, and I'll be right back. On my lashes, these are the Iconic Lites, just some of my favorite lashes that I wear all the time. Okay. For lips, I have two different lip liners here. I'm not sure which one to use. I think I'm gonna use this one. These are the new Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liners. I found these at Ulta, and this one is in the shade Magnetic Mauve. Surprise, surprise. So let's give her a go. The color is so pretty. It is a little stiff and a little drying. It's not like as creamy as like a Colourpop lip liner, but the color's pretty. I'm gonna go in with are these new Colourpop Ultra Blotted lips. I have tried this. I think they're super cool. If you don't like a crazy bold lip, you just want something that looks like a little bit stained on your lips, these are awesome. This is the color Zuma, and so we're gonna pop this one on. It does dry matte, but it's like a really thin formula. It is decently opaque, and then as your color wears off, it just kind of stains your lips really nicely. See how it's not like super opaque? It's just a really cool, unique formula, and I really like it. So I like those, and then we're gonna go in with a little gloss, if I can find mine. I have not tried these yet. These are the high pigmented lip glosses. This is in Park Avenue. These are from Jouer. This one was sent to me, and oh yeah, they're really opaque and really pretty. And they smell delightful. Well, I actually like the way that this look came out. I would say I like all of the products. The only one that I don't like this foundation at all. I feel like it looks, when I look up in a mirror, I feel like my skin looks really, really heavy and cakey. Like, I feel like it's accentuating all of these pores. Like, I can see all my pores. It's like settling in. Look, watch. It's settling into the lines. Like if I smile. Oh, I have a little dimple there. That's cute. See, look, it's starting to form lines right there. I don't like that. It's not my favorite. I feel like it's accentuating every little piece of peach fuzz that I have not had the opportunity to, you know, shave off. I just don't like the way it looks. I feel like it looks really, really heavy. I don't feel like it's super full coverage for how heavy it looks. And like it didn't even cover this little guy right here at all. So I would pass on this foundation. If you like it, let me know how you apply it. Smooth finish that saves face. I just think that there's better matte foundations that don't feel or look so heavy on the skin. I think from far away it looks nice and flawless, but up close I feel like it just, I don't like it. I don't like the way that it's just settling into fine lines, and I don't like how heavy it feels and it looks. I think these ultra blotted lips are super cool, especially if you don't want a heavy, like super opaque color on your lips and you're just kind of want to do something like a little bit more natural or low key. I think these are super fun, and the gloss is really nice. It's not sticky, it feels really good. The highlight palette from Colourpop, beautiful. Love the bronzer. The eyeshadow palette's great. I feel like I just really don't like the foundation. But other than that, I think it is, this was a pretty successful trying new products. I would probably, although this is a really pretty color, I think that you can find better lip pencils at the drugstore or at an affordable price. The Colourpop ones are really inexpensive, very, very smooth. This is just a little bit too drying, a little bit too stiff. It takes like a lot of pressure to get the color. And it kind of skips a little bit. It's just not super creamy. So this wasn't my favorite lip pencil I've ever used. This eyeliner is fantastic. I'd highly recommend picking that up. The blushes, if you do not like shimmery blushes, stay away from Tiger Lily. This was a lot lighter than I expected it to be and really stinking shimmery. Like, it didn't quite translate that dark on my skin, but it's very, very, very shimmery. So if you don't like the shimmer, I'd stay away from that. But this color is super pretty. The Freesia color, if you're into like a light baby pink, it's pretty. But again, it's super light. It almost looks like it has shimmer in it too, like a satiny shimmer. So the mineral blushes from Ulta are okay. Not my favorite, not horrible. I do like this. I do like this camo, Maybelline camo. The orange isn't peeking through anymore, which is really nice. I feel like I did get this little bruise covered, and this one kind of covered, but I do like that. So what do you guys think? Any of these products, have you tried them out? What are your thoughts? What are some new products coming out that you're excited to try? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe by hitting that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell, the notification bell. I looked at my analytics and I don't have very many people on the notification #notification squad. So if you're not part of the notification squad, what are you waiting for? Hit that bell. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!